you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. You don't wanna leave. I'm the one to keep. Unknown enemies out of our fortress. With paper crowns. Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. A king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave. Like a mirage, like a mirage. The scars that you don't like me, on my arms I am empty. Like a mirage, like a mirage.
inside you. So won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away the things you're feeling. Unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you. You should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you. Please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. Inside you, so much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe inside you, so much love to leave behind. Stop the path of devastation. You should live for all the hype. Inside you, why are you pushing it away? Leave behind your own deception and learn to live another day. There's a universe inside you, your galaxy of happiness. I just wanna help you find it. We'll explore in baby steps. There's a universe inside you. You've gotta give it room to breathe. So let the universe excite you, 'cause that's the way it's meant to be. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep
motion. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a bell that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the light won't scare us falling. So rise up, rise too great to be landed. Rise up, way too great to be standing.
They not gonna stop us, fly by them like choppers. Better took those risks, hold one of my fists, we fire starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, I got no rival. No rival. No rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is not a moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, I got no rival.
was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fuck your business, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Fuck it, you don't wanna play with me, that's forfeit. Shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is hounding up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Like a fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Don't know what to do with me.
Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. Fight so hard, my heart is hardly helpless. Found myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every comment, want to run tonight. The shadow rises, I walk through the valley, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they rally, call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every comment, want to run tonight. Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all the cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Welcome back, everyone, and we will, of course, beginning the stream after a long wait for the Grand Finals Day 2 on BGMI Pro League. This is your host, Dave, alongside the streamer Satyajit, and we do welcome you to the second day for the Grand Finals. Right over here, we do see the teams currently lining themselves up for none other than Erangel. It's the OG map, never gets old. Poaching is, of course, still going to be infamous. However, given over time the strategies have evolved, we will be seeing a lot of different methods of players trying to put this stuff out. Will this go in their favor? Well, time will tell. Right now, ship will move, of course, from the eastern side to north. No. The western side to the northeast. A lot of people dropping down at the hospital. Uncertain why they would go in that direction. The ruins will see one squad in it. Plenty of opposition already on the ground. It's going to be squad number 16. Oh, he saw the opponent. He's got a sickle. He's going in for the kill as well. Maybe not. He's gonna see if he can get a better weapon, as he should. And okay, we're making do with the pistol over here. Any weapon will do. If the opponent happens to get himself a goddamn AR, though, ooh, the tables will turn. And he's of course the only one over here from his squad trying defending himself. So that's it's okay. He's dead already now, man. That victory was short-lived. Very short-lived, actually. So far, so good. Squad number 8, of course, battling squad 18. We do have 21 teams alive. Started off with 22, but right now at 21. We'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. From squad 22, one of the members is down. Okay, we have a few squads, multiple squads currently held up, and George and hospital. And Pochinki, okay, Pochinki will still see some action on it. Now, members are of course going to be walking around with full carefulness, because given how Pochinki has been a hotspot for top tier players and a lot of death battles, it's only fair to assume that only the best players and the most dangerous ones are going to be landing over here. Right off the bat, we are going to be hearing a lot of shots. Players have found each other. Squad number 2 aligning themselves against the enemy. The zone will close in the Eastern Division, close to the central of the map as well, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. A few squads are already in, but not for long. We do see one of the members from squad number 2 does go down, and he's been eliminated, already dead to rights. More will follow. Squad 2 held up, and another one of them will go down. I believe they're going to be going out very, very soon. Last few members, not looking good for them. Carefully, so squad 7, his ally is down at a distance, and he's been dead as well, but has to make sure that perhaps he gets a trade-off. Spots the opponent, goes for the shot as well. Plenty of damage, but not enough. Can jump out. Instead decides to back out. Wonder what he aims to do. Cancelled the damage over there. Very smart. Pretty smart as well, distracting the opponents with the nade sound over there. That's a good pickup. Nonetheless, he will still have to deal with the opponents who are now manifesting hatred towards him. He's the only member remaining from his team, I do believe that to be the case. Carefully now. They will, of course, make their way. A lot of the players are still outside the zone, which isn't ideal. At the same time, they are in no rush. Rightfully so. It's not needed. They are fine as they are. Back to it, though. more combat encounters occur. Right over here, we have multiple squads. Squad number 22, already one man down. 3 to be more exact. 22 is on the other side. So right now it's going to be a lot of back and forth, as it's going to be utter chaos if a lot of players are, of course, held up in the same spot. And over here, right now, there are a lot of people. From squad number 11, only one. Okay, that's the only person who's in there. That's going to be squad number 16. 18, I believe. That's 18, and he's running away. He somehow made it out, surviving that encounter with a complete line of smokes. GG's to him, brother. GG's to him. Carefully. The teams make sure not to die out of the zone either. The zone is a feeble thing. It stays there for a moment, but it'll be sure to kill everyone who is not in it soon. No one wishes to be on the receiving end of that damage. So players will, of course, make sure that they do get to the zone ASAP. Squad number 11 is going to be attacking squad 12. Now they're 2-man down, which isn't ideal. Oh, took damage and he's down already. More nades do blow up, takes a lot of damage. I don't believe he'll be surviving this that easily. But he may just. His teammates are, of course, on the top side, healing themselves up as the opponent does approach their position. This isn't all too well for them. And they're aware of it. More nades do blow up. Squad 11 now on the block. Moving up, they do get one, looking for the other one. Shuts him out. The bodies comes back. Single nade will be enough to get them out and eliminated. Let's come in though. Just about has it. It's arrived. They have seen them now. I believe they do. Trying to get the cover fire, but they will push it. Gets one, and the other one is on the corner. And GG's for them. Squad number 12 will be eliminated by squad number 11. Pretty good initiation and very well played over there. So that push was essential. Not to mention that they took it with whatever resources they had. Instead of waiting for the opponent to heal up and getting themselves up, they actually push it, knowing full well that the odds are in their favor, which are most clearly and certainly were. I mean, the zone was already ticking away at the damage, so it's best to cut them off ASAP as opposed to waiting. Squad 14, alive and breathing. Not too far off from the opponent. They are, of course, trying to hold out his position with a scatter shot positioning. What that means is that players will hold out an area. At the same time, they will be spread out so as to cover more area. And if the opponent happens to push them or is behind a cover, the person who is flanking them will be able to take them out easily. It's a risky strategy because you will always have your firepower spread apart. So if one man goes down, he'll be easy picking. At the same time, if the opponent does happen to get fooled into pushing in, they'll be running themselves into an ambush where they'll be open for the day. Already, we have seen just about half the lobby disappear. We have 13 teams left right now. The best have been filtered out from the weak. Let's see how this goes out. Got 20. Got the kill over there as well, and looting the positions up. Is away of squad number 19 and the church waiting for him. I do hope that we see a sniper, because snipers are something that I have always looked forward to. In the zone, just about every squad. A few of them still outside though. Trying to get the snipe in, sniping from a distant position, making sure he's able to get those pick-offs. Squad 14. Now we are down to 11 teams only. Power cut. So we're back in there and still at 11 teams with 40 players remaining. This is going to be a feat to watch. We have seen a few teams, of course, pick off the better ones easily. At the same time, I would not place all my bets on one team right now. The few teams that are remaining are going to be the most fearsome ones. Smoke's already being pushed out by squad number 6. Going to be Fate over here. I do recall seeing his name tag previously. He did make a few good plays over there. Takes a lot of damage. Couldn't be caught out though. And I don't think he'll make it. He's the only one from his squad now. Okay, and with his demise, I feel like his team's fate is set in stone now. Can't get out of that, at least not that easily.
I would never wait for something to let it go to waste.
अच्छा आ रहा है.
With everything at stake, I bet I would take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. You and me, we can run away.
On we are for game number 2, and oh my dear goodness, if you only knew just how good things are going to be, as we do see indiscriminately. We're looking at Erangel again, the good old map. You can never go wrong with it. So right now the players are of course going to be landing in the zone. Hot stuff. I do believe the zone is often underrated in the sense that players don't think too much of it, but then they still die to it, which is pretty strange considering how the final few rounds of zone is very dangerous, but players still don't give it too much attention. Squad 3 out here right now. Preparing for the stuff over here is going to be squad 24 as well. We do have better eyes on the map, and right now squad 24 is of course going to be looting this area. This is of course the first phase where players are going to be looting first and foremost. Right here in Pochinki, right close to Pochinki. It's actually at the shore, we're in a different location. Not a lot of battles occurring. 22 teams are alive and breathing. two squads, while in the general vicinity of each other, will not act upon their instincts to just battle it out. They do need to gather up the resources. The first few minutes, the first few rounds are very, very precious and crucial. So for players to not engage and just focus on themselves, it's respected. It's when at the end of the rounds, when they have no kills and tend to die out easily, that's when we tend to point out the faults in their plans. You see, turtling is a strategy, but it's only as good as the player's aggressiveness. You can't stay silent and try to stay docile for the entire game. It does not work. In other games such as Apex Legends, it's avoided. The aggression is avoided. And I believe they have implemented something similar here in BGMI, where you, of course, will get better items and better sort of overall stuff. You will, of course, get better weapons. You'll also be able to loot your opponents. But at the same time, it does matter that you go for aggression. Cotton in the vehicle now. Transports also prove to play a major role. Flanking is, I believe, going to be the next biggest strategy that players will perhaps try out or even implement in their game styles. Grenades have become notorious and used very well, but flanking strategy is most definitely going to be the next biggest thing. That's going to be my bet, where a couple or more people camp out a location and try to get the enemy team focused on them, while a single member will flank, go right around them, and take them out. Players still here. They should be coming up against none other than our buddy. Oh, he's already down. Perhaps not yet. There's one in the house who has happened to jump out, but the other two will be approaching. Very low on HP. Still running out. He isn't dead yet, though. Trying to get those heals in. They are hunting for him. Should spot him out soon enough. Heal so easily, and he's gonna go down though. Did a good amount of damage, but that's not gonna be enough. His allies a bit distant will still get the trade-off over there. They actually picked him off. Couldn't believe it. Still gonna shoot it, and from that distance as well. Dear goodness. Taking cover right behind his vehicle. Not a lot that can be done, but it's something that he's going to have to work with. Taking damage even though he's in the smoke. Smoke, while giving good cover, is still not going to be enough. It blocks vision, not bullets. That must be stated. I am, however, uncertain if a Molotov works in a smoke. I believe it does. Does it? It does. It does indeed. This isn't CSGO. So far, so good. 22 teams still alive. Better vision does show how crucial this is. We have a sniper in this game, apparently, who's using a VHS. The automatic snipers, I believe, are the best snipers from an overall standpoint, because not only are they going to be working for long ranges, if you do happen to see someone at close range, you could just spray it out. Few bullets do the trick. It does deal a lot of damage. So there isn't the need to push on it. Squad 18 still looting. 5. Let's see if we can get themselves a better position. But they are going to be getting shot at. No damage on them, but the vehicle has taken some damage and their position is given away. Running up the hill over there, pretty risky. Just getting closer to the danger. He does spot him. That's a grenade. No hit. No hit on him. Let's see how long he lasts. Do have my doubts. Right around the corner is where the battle does occur. Squad 3, 6, and 5. Right over there. He does get a pick off. Looking for more though. Very close packed to each other. Not ideal. They're gonna get third partied immediately. Just like that, we'll see the end of them. Squad 5, while having fought and survived that war, cannot rest. That's a battle. They've only won the battle, not the war. One of the members does die out. Only one player remaining. The other opposing party rushing them in right now. Heals up. Goes for revive. He's low on HP. He's gonna get eliminated. The GG's. Couldn't believe it myself. And squad 3, just 2 players remaining. They are still not done with them. And oh my goodness, another squad is entered the battle. Squad 3 is of course going to be keeping their eyes peeled because they're caught in the crossfire. Squad 11 on the other side. Squad 15. I believe 12. Yeah, squad 12 on the other. 11, 12 on both ends. Carefully acknowledging the position. Three is still here. Now we have 19 squads still remaining and we are 10 minutes in. This is still only the first stage. The zone is yet to close out. Nades going to take care of one of them. Overall, the zones, we are aware of where the zone is going to close out, and with that said, players are now going to be working around it, making sure, trying to make sure that they do get in. Whatever keeps his eyes peeled. There's a good position on the opponent. Spots him, goes for the shots. One down already. Good shot on that. Ooh, that was grave damage. Almost died over there. That was a very, very close one, I must admit. And he's gone already. Right over here, squad 12, having been downed on their last few legs. They're gonna have to play it safe over here. Squad 24 is outside the zone right now. Not an ideal position. And camp in this area is going to be 24, and they did get him, so they did eliminate a squad. We're down to 17 now. Battles outside the ring in the closing zone are pretty scary and hectic. In the sense that, while certainly you are going to be able to get yourself a few good kills and perhaps even get their weapons, you will still be taking the huge risk of dying out of the zone. And with a grenade, it's going to be this only one member from squad 2 He's got him indeed as well. Dear goodness, a shot. The bloody grenade does wonders. He's actually got a 1v4. Will he be able to make it? Took a lot of damage. Oh no! No, so close. Well, he did have a close call over there, so GG's. Well played. Nonetheless, that has to be a highlight. It is a highlight. More nades. Wasn't out. Is hit with a few more damage of the nades himself. Did he get him? Perhaps, perhaps not. Oh, being at the corner of a cliff is not the best strategy when fighting. His ally has been eliminated and dead completely. He will soon follow suit, and the opponents are still going to take a lot of damage from their end as well. Sustaining casualties. He's the only member alive from his squad, and the opponent are too scared to push him. Oh, he's got a backup. There are 2 alive from his squad, apparently. Does explain why they didn't push him so easily. It's because the backup came in. And he's hidden in a corner. Getting his own grenades out. It's gonna be a nade play. I'm calling it. And oh my dear goodness, can we just have an overall view on just how many smokes there are? There are a bunch more. There is indeed. Okay, there's just 3 of them. There are a bunch more. Do push him out. Finally, they do push him out. And that's going to be GG's for squad number 9. Eliminated. The Territes. GG's. Won't be seeing any of him for a long while. Squad 11. Zooming his way to his allies. His team, of course, looting the location already. He did hit them in the foot. That does mean that he's tagged out. And this position will now, of course, be revealed to the opponents. So the battle has begun, I believe. As soon as one of the members get tagged from any squad or any team, we know for a fact that the battle has begun. It's an easy way to find it out as well. And there are multiple teams apparently over here. So this will not be a pretty image. We will be closing the circle on Rohawk. Pretty fine place. Don't get me wrong, it's fine, it's good, it's not as great. Given how there is a lake in the middle, we may see players swimming themselves in. And we did see that in the qualifiers as well. Got someone rushing it in. Coming in as the backup on Sami. Watson goes for the shots over there. No hit. None confirmed. Right over this ridge is the opponent. Have to be careful on their approach. Does get one down. Knows there's bound to be another one right up front. Picks up his weaponry. Good SMGs on him. Prepped for the worst. Nades out. Ooh, taking half the HP of himself from the opponent's side. Will survive that though. Nade. Bad positioning on that. Wouldn't be getting that. Oh, okay, that's a good nade. Great damage indeed. One of them's already down. The other one's still going to be sticking out alive, and we'll be able to revive him. So far, so good. Pretty decent, I would say, for him. And the zone comes sweeping in. Players will now, of course, have a hard time. More needs to come up. Squad 24 refusing to give. Both the squads refusing to give up their position. So 1v2 over here. And another great nade. He's very low. They're both very low. Single push, a few bullets is all it will take, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know the enemy's position or their HP. That makes all the difference over here. Ah, well, that was anticlimactic. I believe that's the end of their squad. Won't be surviving for too long. He fell! Alright, he fell. That's another way to go out. I will not let you pick up my kill streak. Or well, like, even give you my kill positioning. So yeah, that is indeed one way to go out. Truly one of the ways to go out. Foreign squads remaining, and as stated, players will indeed go for the strategy of sticking to the seas. A few of them, at least. Can't blame them. It is, after all, a good strategy. We have seen plenty of teams survive that way. Water is one of the textures of the game that's very hard to see through, and it's not something you want to spend a lot of your time looking at. Carefully now. Few teams left in the circle now. It does make it tough for the players to engage in battles without being third-partied. This is the point of game where you really want to be careful with who you pick your fights with, because the person that you will engage right now is going to be the same person you'll be fighting 5 to 10 minutes later, or perhaps the same person you'll be fighting till the end of the game. Choosing your battles right now is the most crucial point, because when the final few circles hit, you don't have a choice in who you fight. And the ability to choose your fights is very important, which is where the vehicles and mobility comes into play. If you see the opponent is clearly outmatching you, you can just get out of there and fight another person. So Squad 16 has eyes on 22. Vehicles on the movement. The shots already coming in. Big damage. Prepped for combat. No kills, however. Oh, okay, that's a good damage. He did get him, and he will of course be eliminated. That's an entire squad wipe out of that one. Squad 6 took good hit from him. The opponents, they are aware of another one. Smoke's already coming in, given how they do not have cover, but just the hills, and if the opponent happens to push to the ridge, they are done for. Two battles do occur on the other end. Good hit. Takes him out. Enough of him. Not happening. Just 22 men down. Oh, he does have a DSR. That's a new thing to. That's a new playstyle. DMR. Is that a DMR? I believe we call it DMR. Shots the opponent. Oh, mollies. All right. There's only 7 squads left. There's little cover out in the open, so I believe smokes are of course going to play a major role over here. Aiming from a distance around squad 16. Who have 8 kills on them. Racked up 8 kills. Okay, that's a lot. Looking for more. And they have 3 members on their side. There's only 4 teams left and 12 players. I believe squad 16 has an advantage of being the highest tier team over here, but there's not a single team with 4 players. Every single team has 3 players in them. So it is equally matched out. Now it all comes down to skill and positioning. Positioning is of course skill. Okay, I have no idea what he's up to, but he seems to be circling around, perhaps trying to make noise to distract the opponents. Actually, I believe that is the case. He's trying to see if his teammate can find out where the opponents are. Squad number 6, with the ghillie suit, only 2 players on them. They've racked up 6 balls. The opponent gets a good hit. Will get him down as well. And the opponent still don't know where he is. Finishes him off as well. And right as the opponent tried to get away. So that strategy generally worked. But the grenades will. He's been hit. Few more nades in the same positioning and he will be done for. Molly. Ghillie suit does seem to be doing wonders. And oh my goodness, what's that? They're already picking off and opponents from the far end of the map. 2 man down. There's only 10 players left now. The final circle has come to be with 45 seconds left on the clock. 8 players. That countdown has begun. The death counter keeps popping up slowly but certainly. There's only 4 squads. This could go anywhere. I believe squad number 16 has the advantage, but there are already 1 man down. And the other one's already down as well, but not dead. Just about everyone's losing numbers over here. Every single squad is coming down to just one player. This will be fun to watch. 24 has his eyes on them. He could go big. He has his eyes on them completely. He could actually go big. Squad 24 has the advantage to have the manpower. Doesn't want to give away his position as zone right now. No grenades, I believe. Zone's closing in now. Oh, almost got ran over. He does get one though, but traded off. Can't believe he survived it. Oh, Squad 24 was also losing out. There's 3 teams left and only 5 players remaining. Zone's closing in even further. This is it. Do or die. And one by one, they all fall down. Last 3 players now. Oh, he's got one. He's looking for the other one. He just clutched this. Took damage. He's got no cover. Just a vehicle, which will explode eventually. He's blowing it up himself. That's a good strategy. Sees him, but has to reload. No, almost hasn't. Spotted out. Will he get him? Still going hard. Just one hit right now. He's done it! He's actually done it! Squad 16 has victored! That was such a clutch! We should have known as soon as they saw the opponent and as soon as we saw them rack up 8 kills, we should have known. And in the end, do you believe that he blew up the vehicle himself? Didn't die either. I thought maybe the opponent will get him and he really didn't reload his primary weapon. But with the last 4 to 5 bullets that were remaining, if you didn't notice, he had very few bullets. He switched it with blind faith. Blind faith that maybe there's still bullets enough to kill their opponent. And there were. That clutch was godlike. Well, that's all I have to say. This has been a godsend. So this has been your host, Dave. We'll see you for the next game with Satyajit. So stay tuned. Keep gaming.
just hate ground, running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. You don't wanna leave. I'm the one to keep. Unknown enemies out of our fortress. With paper crowns. Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. A king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave. Like a mirage, like a mirage. The scars that you don't keep on my arms, I am empty. Like a mirage, like a mirage.
universe inside you. So won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away the things you're feeling. Unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you. You should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you. Please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. Inside you, so much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe inside you, so much love to leave behind. Stop the path of devastation. You should live for all the hype. Inside you, why are you pushing it away? Leave behind your own deception and learn to live another day. There's a universe inside you, your galaxy of happiness. I just wanna help you find it. We'll explore in baby steps. There's a universe inside you. You've gotta give it room to breathe. So let the universe excite you, 'cause that's the way it's meant to be.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep
top of the bloody morning and evening, everyone. This is actually the night time to be more exact. So, back again with another game, another time. This is going to be game 3 this time around, though. And we're looking at Myanmar. We got another game lined up for us. But for now, we are, of course, going to be seeing a few good actions to turn us out. Going for the usual plays on the bottom left to the middle right. And players will, of course, throw themselves off accordingly. Now, I don't believe anyone will be able to make it to the top side or even El Pozo for that matter. El Pozo is the hot spot, but at the same time, seeing how the plays are too bloody distant, I don't think anyone's going to go for that place at all. Okay, granted, it's a good place. It's a great place. But then again, you do really wish to take that risk over there? I don't. So players, of course, will choose to go for an easy option. And just play it safe, as they should. Lenos will, of course, have more plays on it. Doubtful on why that is the case, but it is indeed. Code 22 over here. I believe we are suffering a form of a lag out. Shouldn't be too long until that is fixed. Meanwhile, we can, of course, discuss about the location. Myanmar is, of course, a pretty big desert with plenty of areas, and back at it. A few exclusive weapons and a few exclusive items are, of course, going to be located in Myanmar. That's nothing new in that regard. What is new, however, is the fact that we are seeing the use of better and bigger weaponries, something we really haven't seen in a long while. Winchester, for example, just the other day we saw people use that and get good kills with it as well. So that was a good change of pace. I am, however, uncertain if anyone will be using the double barrel shotgun. People call it outdated, people call it obsolete for many reasons, but it's my personal favorite. And it's my personal favorite for a very good reason. It's just the feeling you get of it. It just resonates. Not a lot of stuff happening over here. So players are, of course, going to be taking it slow, taking it easy. It's just the first few moments, first few rounds, and a lot of the players are just gathered around the deltas on the bottom left area. Azara is going to have 3 squads in it. Carefully, though, squad 12 has suffered 1 casualty. He's really called a casualty. He's alive, just alive. There's not much to say. He's just alive. Certainly, there can be more, though. Looking for a battle. Could go either way. Opponent is on the other side of that block as well. So, of course, it's granted that it's going to be this way. Bikes also seeing a comeback. We haven't really seen anyone use a bike, and for good reason. Bikes are a risky approach. A very risky approach. Because while you are getting the speed, you are still going to be trading it off with safety. And in the high tier games, where cover is very much needed, it really tends to weigh down. Not to mention, it's very hard to handle. It's high skill, high reward kind of thing. And there's no points for getting wheelies or backflips or front flip, which would be cool, but we're not going to have any of that. Nonetheless, it's speed. It's for speed demons. And we have plenty of those around. So far, so good. We are, of course, down to our 19 teams. Myanmar is also one of the maps where we have seen most of the players die out in the early stages, which is weird considering how it really shouldn't be that way. But I suppose that's just how the cherry goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Significant performance boost has been stated on players who tend to use snipers on this map. Rightfully so, it's a very open map. Squad 23 healing himself up, trying to get this region, and players, do not forget region. You will thank yourself, you will thank your past self for putting on that region when you are engaged in that battle. it's a godsend. Don't take it for granted. Regen matters. If you have that soda can, pop it. Don't even think about it. Just pop it, man. Like, I don't even know why you would not want to pop it. It's worth it. As we do see, the battle is still ongoing. Chimicara is where another sort of fight is occurring. Slowly but certainly, the players are, of course, gathering up the courage to be more aggressive in this regard. And it's actually good to see more aggression come in. It's something lacking. Got into the tree on the upper floor. Strays are a nightmare to deal with for players, and for good reasons, because it's a one-way street. It's a one-way ticket to hell. That's what it is. Legit. There wasn't elevators. They truly are. Battle does go on though. Quarter 3 is going to be an tournament event. Both teams suffering heavy casualties. Quarter 3 is only one man down. No way they're getting him alive again. He does push in though, a bit of a bad decision. They do get a good trade-off. There's one more player still down there. Not certain if he'll push. They are, of course, lacking manpower, but he will get it. Oh, he's taunted though. He may just push him and get the kill. But that's, again, going to be at a huge risk. If they have grenades, they would be wonderful right now. Squad 11 backing out the heals over here. They do take the corner. He is going to push them though. Bit of a bad decision given here how he's the only player alive. But he will get him. Has downed him out. Good call. And goes for the revive. Now he can just heal himself up and have his ally go for the fight. Instead, he did. He left. The person who just got revived is going for the fight. That's not something I was expecting, but let's see something. Probably they have eliminated the entirety of the 11 squad, so they can just loot up and perhaps go on with it. Good breather. That's good initiation. As usual, the defenders did win. Defending in this game is perhaps on the more better side. Okay, that was a bad initiation. Squad 4. Oh, they actually got him a good trade-off. Rez comes in. Heal does as well. He could definitely just finish him off. Squad 9 is also on the ready over here. Has spotted 2 of them, but he got frying pan to the face! Last moments that flashed before his eyes were a frying pan on his face, and that's a grenade. That's a nade. Oh, this is going to be big. This is huge. He's on the grenade over there. Good damage, but a bit. He didn't cook it long enough. And eliminated already. Squad 4 is on the offensive with a double man push up. That has to be the most ingenious strategy. If one man goes down, not an issue. The other one is still over there. Squad number 4 has 2 kills on them. We got 16 squads and 63 players. And oh my dear goodness, okay, that's a close one. Please be careful. Squad 20 is right over that ridge. Squad 6 spots the opponent, knows full well of the positioning. Is going to be repositioning himself in a manner that does allow him for better visibility. Has spotted the opponent, will not be going for the shot just yet. He has his aim completely ready. What is he waiting for? What is he waiting for? Take the shot. Go on. I'm just trying to see if we can get a better angle. But I believe that's going to be his disadvantage. Should have taken the shot soon enough. And yes, this is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Probably should have taken a shot over there. When you have a clear shot, take it. Trigger discipline, while good, does not pay off in these sort of situations. You're always opening yourself up to more death. That's a permanent casualty for Squad 20. Squad 6, however, will still have 3 men on them. Though they're getting pushed aggressively. If this is it for them, that's it. JJ's, every single one of them is dead. Squad 24 will sustain 1 casualty on their end. Which doesn't really seem too much, but then you realize that every single play counts. That could have been one person capable of getting an entire lobby. One person who could have flanked a position. One person who could have revived you. It's like losing lives, but a bit more. Heals up. Squad 18. Get in that region. Okay, they are aware that there's bound to be an opponent here somewhere. So getting those regions up beforehand is very, very important. I've heard a lot of people complain, saying that the region doesn't really matter if you get shot. Region doesn't really matter even if you're outside. And it does. Tell me this. If you have 100 HP and a single sniper deals 100 damage, okay, and you have regen, who do you think is going to die? You could just say that, but regen will not really matter because it will be very low HP. No. Answer the question. Who do you think is going to die? That life and death situation is what matters. Even if it's a 0.5 difference, that's still a 0.5% of chance of you actually not dying, which is, I mean, not dying. I don't think I have to explain any more on that. The most obsolete gear in the entire game, however, I do believe are melees, because they're not really used. They don't really have any sort of effect on them, nor is there any leverage to use them. Sickles, I believe a good rework would be to perhaps give them their own different stats and their own different capabilities. At the same time, having a method to perhaps allow for them to close the distance. A big riot shield. Will it be OP? Yes, most definitely. Just the ability to block damage is going to be OP. So if we do happen to give it limited HP, that should be enough. Allies down. Can go for the revive. That's another reason why people prefer to fight on close ranges, because they can actually finish off the enemy. Right now they have downed one and they are going in for the aggression because they know that the chance of them winning are actually better now. And he's going to get trolled by his own ally. Squad 4 with 4 kills into them. Ready to push. Ready for the battle. Res comes in. Res up. Heals. He's gonna throw an 8 in there. Bit off angle. Allies again down, going for the revive now. Squad 4, still next door. Good go. Uncertain. 21, also alive. Shot in, this time from a close angle. And I believe they are aware of it and are going to get themselves healed up. So this push did not go as planned. Definitely. However, they are sweeping. Oh my goodness, oh my dear goodness, they're actually sweeping them out. Squad 4 is just burning them out. They just swept their house clean. GG's. Just left one person who's just going to be running away right now. On foot as well. Good shot. Decent damage, about enough. Ooh, that was a crisp shot. Got him as well. Looking for 2. Almost had it. There has to back out in cover before he does get shot out. And dies. Zalai taking the shots over there. No vehicle on him. Believe he did get him though. He did. And someone blew himself up. Someone blew himself up. That was a guy from the stream. Yeah, that was indeed a guy from the stream. Some good hit, but not enough. The man just barely survives by the hair, by the skin of his teeth. Someone's going to be closing in another hilly side area, so that glyph is going to be a big deal. Oh, deja vu. Squad 21, there's only one player left, and he's waiting for the opponents to run out. Gets his region up, goals and everything in order. Squads aware of the inevitable battle will make their way to the zone. There's only 13 teams left with 42 players. No one's already down. No one's dead. He's gone. He's 41 now. And we're only in round 3 so far. Oh, shot out immediately. Dead. Now his ally will of course back off. It's going to be squad number 22. No kills on them so far, but they are caught out of position. Now they aren't even certain where the shot came from, which is why this is very risky and very scary. So, and this is another reason why they're backing up way farther than they should, because they want to be completely safe. However, push will occur over here. It's going to be our goal buddy Aryan. Has the advantage of positioning. Goes for the revive while his ally covers him. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. As it occurs. Oh, on the back end though. I believe this is for squad number 22. As they get third party by squad 11. 7's over here as well. This is one bad luck after another for them. Squad 18 and 7 can pull themselves out. And now the Battle Royale genre does seem to come into play as we see complete chaos and mayhem occur. Squads, of course, going out on a limb. Close one. Good damage on him, but not going to be enough to get him killed though. His own nade prepared, got 3 of them. Cooks it just well enough, throws it out. Decent damage, just minimum though, not enough. Oh, he's dead. 222. He's the only one remaining. This is the man who happened to run back and get in the shed before the opponent did see him. So worked out for him in that scenario. However, he has no utility nor consumables. If this man gets shot fatally, he'll not be getting a regen. All he's got are band-aids, and I don't believe they're enough. They never are. Level 3, level 2 armor. I was split 10 to squad 7. Just about completely decked out. Eight squads left. Oh, 11 squads left. Three players with 11 squads. It's almost as if you were having 11 teams with 3 players each. Gotta pick off from that distance. Good shot. DMR is actually a good choice for him, given how he is at a vantage point, has the high ground, and has 2 dead boxes behind him, so that's going to be extra inventory space as well. Spots one at a distance, that's going to be his concern. He is, of course, going to be concerning himself with squad number 20, who are taking more than what they can chew. Triple shots, but no damage with any of them. There's none connected. Dude, goodness, do you see the amount of items that's dropped down over there? This man is completely ready with like loads of dead people. Or his allies just go down though, eliminated and completely dead, leaving 9 squads. 22 players, already 10 players have died out. Spots him, is completely clear in the opening. However, he knows it's going to be time for the bullet to travel. Throws the shots, and now not a single one of them connect. Okay, got one. It's 1 hit. He does not know. The enemy does not know where he is. Just from this distance, I doubt anyone's going to get a hit on him. The Vico. Yeah, the enemy is already in a safe distance, so on the other end, there's more shots coming in. Will he get any of them though? With the opponent's already down out. Remember, down and dead. And someone's closing in. I'm surprised he has so many ammo for that as well. And okay, it's going to be a big jump. Survives it. All right, good shot. Squad 13. Can't see the name. Can't see the same. 5 squads left. Down. And shotguns is coming into play. Oh, he's down, dude. That was close as well. Very close. I wanted to see that actually occur. Crawling his way back to his friend is going to be, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is kind of ironically funny because Squad number 7 has been notorious for being split up. So when one of them does happen to go down, I just realized he has to go for the walk of shame where he's crawling his way back to his homies. Oh, good shot on that. No, only 2 squads left, and this is going to be a wild one. There's 5 players. What that means is it's 2v3, and oh my goodness, he's got him! He thinks he's surviving, he got him! His teammates not too far behind is, of course, healed up as well. It leaves them in a 2v2 scenario. It all comes down to this. In a 2v2 scenario, the zone's going to be closing in. Both the teams are going to be prepared and completely decked out. Last members, screw him. He's not going to be getting revived anytime soon. So the opponent currently approaching for him. Got to keep out on him. He's seen him. Gets a shot ready though. He's got him as well. Last man standing. 1v2 scenario now. Will he make it? He's on him. It's a 1v1 actually. It's going to be MJ versus your girl from Stream 7 Resta. What's it going to be? They both know that they're the only ones alive. Both running in circles. Spots him. Shots. Fired. Position revealed. Both of them are going to have to run to the zone soon enough. Zone's closing in. It's going to be huge. So while he does have the advantage of being over the ridge, MJ will already be in the zone waiting for him. Can go for the revive, but it's got to be risky. He's got to push the revive. He's pushing it right now. Spotted as well. Shots do come in. Final battle. They've done it. Who won? Was it MJ? It was MJ. He did it. The revive did not really matter, but it did work out. So well played from them. GG's. And I do appreciate all the fun times we did see in this one. Myanmar is going to be one of those games where a lot of people die in the early battles, and the final battles are, of course, always exciting. So we'll see for the next game. I believe there is one more remaining, so keep yourself buckled up and prepared for what comes next. We'll see you soon. This is your host, Dave, alongside the streamer Satyajit. Stay tuned. Keep gaming.
stay for someone that wasn't worth the wait. Counting down the days. I know when I'm moving onward, I just wanna trust in your word, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground running, closing off all the world with the light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. Check. You and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Can I break this hold from you? It would mean everything to me if I do. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. Future is set, it is mine for the taking. Spending a lifetime living a life made up. I need to wake up. Holding my breath until you go. Anywhere that is far from you. You only wanted me to fail. Oh, I'm this way because of you. Fought every day to overcome despite you. Wake up. Wake up. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. Future is set, it is mine for the taking. Spending a lifetime living a life made up. I need to wake up. Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that
Off we are for the final match of the day 2 of the grand finale. So, nonetheless, we're going to be returning back to our roots. Irangles. Plains of us are going to be going from the bottom left to the top right. Is this going to be good? It's going to be great. Looking forward to this match. See, 21 teams in total lining themselves up for, well, the battle. It's going to be quite the bloodshed, I must say so. On a list of things that we can look forward to, there's plenty of them. Of course, from the weaponries to the items, and it's classic match. It's a good old PUBG BGMI when it first came out on mobile. You can't go wrong with this. You can never go wrong with this. And as we do seem to see, players are going to be landing down on the battlefield with none other than their own teams. So, stay tuned. This is going to be a fun match. We've only seen one team land on the military base. Risky approach, given how not only is it outside from the general ring location, it's also going to be a very distant area. What that means is you'll not be able to find the best tier loot, and you'll also most likely be stuck out, not getting any kills, which I believe works for people going for the turtle strategy or people not really trying to engage in battles from the get-go. But for people who do prefer more combat, aggression, that tenacity to fight and battle on, yeah, military base is in the place for them. Then there's also the problem of limited vehicles in that area. I mean, all in all, if I am being honest, I think I've only seen 3 vehicles ever spawn in that land at best. So if a squad happens to take all of them, good luck running. That's all you can do. Team's still alive. This area is going to be quite densely populated with 3 squads over here. With full certainty, battle begins. The first blood has been shed. Team Soul already 1 man down. Team 4 looting over here. Shall be no trouble to them. Squad 24, however, is going to be in a bit of a tangle. We do see the member currently coming in for the revive in cover. At the same time, they're in a position where not really the best comes out. Not a lot of utilities on them either. They will, of course, scramble off, knowing full well that this isn't the sort of fight that they're ready for. A full-on skilled battle is not something they can afford right now. They lack the resources, the weaponries, the armor, and the overall team play. 23 comes in for the revive. The Penguin is going to be at the doorstep waiting for them. One man down from squad 23. Revives come in. Certain of the opponent on the other end of this road. Now, they may throw grenades, but I doubt they have any right now. The battle's only just begun, and not a lot of team have gotten all the equipment that they so desperately require. Squad 23 seems to be one of them. They're, of course, going to be against the predecessors. Squad 24. Successors, to be more exact. 78 players and 21 teams. Where could it go from here? Is already 1 man down. Not looking too good for them. And at this stage, where the game has only just begun, to lose a member without again racking up any kills, that's quite a tragedy. Stone's closing in, and the military base is in it. Okay, lucky them. George Pugh is going to be as populated as ever. Ooh, getting shot over here. Not a good spot. He doesn't know. He does not know. Squad 23 member does not know that there's squad 11 right next to them. Is that squad 11? Is it squad 19? I believe that's 19. Well, they are aware of it now. Spotted him, goes for the shots. He's got him. Counter-attack at him. Low HP eliminates him instantly. Don't take any chances. Can go for the revive. Doesn't need to. Can go for the looting. But doesn't have the resources to. Prepare for more. Spots him. Gets downed. Zalai, nowhere in sight. A lot of people to make it in time either. More shots follow. There's only one left on the rooftop. They don't want him to push and perhaps finish off the ally. Plenty of grenades being thrown at one guy. He's very low on HP as well. He's just getting one blast out of 10, and he's going to be eliminated from a third party. GG, squad 24 picking up the chance when they could. At least squad number 19 in awe, as the prey has just been stolen from them. Will they push and take what was rightfully theirs? Or will they stay? Trying to get any sort of shots through the smoke. Squad 15 also seeking battles. It's only going to be a small bit battle. There's only 2 players from Squad 15, and I believe a couple more from their opposition. On the other end of the spectrum, Squad 24 is still going to be pushing up with 3 kills on them. While they did lose a member, they still made up for it with more kills on them. And the battle is far from over. Far from over. And with that, that'll be it for that squad. Leaving us with 19 squads now. Squad number 20 killer. It's a shotgun on him. This is pretty ingenious, I must admit, but he's holding a corner where most people shoot, so they're actually coming for him. They come for me. Waiting for movement, any movement. Shot out of position though! Didn't check his flank. Got outright eliminated, outplayed. And he punched to that. The disrespect. The bloody disrespect on that as well. Oh, that's not the end of it. There's more life. Not anymore. Okay, they've eliminated all of them. So that was a good strategy, I will admit. At the same time, he didn't hold an angle. Not only that, he held a corner. The worst possible place to be in when there's a smoke. Shotguns running here as well. He's getting those kills as well. Oh my dear goodness. He's just eliminating them outright. I can't believe my eyes. What am I looking at? Is shotgun an actual meta now? Is it coming back? I believe it is. And I'm all happy. Giddy 2 shoes for that. Go 19. 3 men dead. I have no idea why this man is the only one alive, and he's basically a skeleton crew at this point. Not a lot of utilities on him. Just a smoke. Plenty of healables. 2 pills and 2 health kits with 7 bandages. The team did score 3 kills in totality, and there's 18 teams left with 58 players still alive, so yeah, we are looking at something good. An entirety of Squad 24 versus 1 man. 1 man with a dream. Will they be able to hunt him out? He is very well hidden. Running outside. Trying to get out of sight. Could just lay low and hide, but then again, what fun would that be? The other side, Squad number 8, just going mad, Max Fury away, shooting and driving at the same time. And dear goodness, is it awesome! Looks amazing and truly spectacular. It's also working on their favor as they did get one. And another one on that one! Okay, gotta admit, that stuff has to be the most coolest shootout I have ever seen in the entire tournament. I've ever seen, period. Mad Max style, running in, derby style, just getting those kills while a player is driving. Just top tier, man. Just top tier action. Can never get enough of that. It's okay, alright, I'll put it this way. There is aiming downsides and shooting. Okay, easy stuff. There's running and shooting. A bit hard, we could go out hip fire. There's running and zooming in and shooting. Very hard because you can't just control your spirit better. And then there is shooting while in a vehicle. That has to be the hardest skill to master. Automatics are preferred in that situation for that very reason. You can take it a step further and go for semi-automatics, but then again, that's going to be just overkill at that point. Squad 9, looking good, looking great. Squad 8, on the other hand, not too well at all. No, they dish out a lot of damage. Coming in. Pre-firing that angle, got a good shot on the front of you. The opponents will already be down out on the back and also gets a shot on them. So that's going to be GG's for squad number 8, who have just been defeated. Squad 9. Welcome. Let's focus on the belt. 11. Struggling over here, just a wee bit. Our opponent is very low, has to back out. His team falling one after another on 2 players alive. Res comes in. Oh, shotgun on this distance and it worked! Alright, that was something spectacular. That has to be a highlight. Oh, come on, man. That has to be a highlight. Did anyone see that? 1-2. Just deleted the opponent. I thought it wouldn't even work from that distance, but it did. I'm just as shocked as anyone else. I'm just as shocked as the opponent is. What did you die to? Was it an AR? No. Was it an SMG? No. Was it even a sniper? Nope. It was a shotgun. From that distance? God, hell yeah, from that distance. Can you believe it? It's a lot to take in, but it is what it is. Carefully weighing his options on the squad number 12 member. 21, not too far off, are also going to be certain on the positive opponent. Good head tap on that one, not going to be enough to kill him, but nonetheless going to dish out a shit ton of damage, more than what the opponents could chew. We will just have to wait and see how this turns out. As we stand, things could go either way. No clear advantage is being shown. No clear advantage is currently certain anywhere. Good flank on them. Outright surrounded, and they're at the doorstep. I don't think they're aware of the person who's over there. As long as it works, I suppose. Shotgun meta superiority, hell yeah. And it's still working! He's got him as well! GG's on him! I love them so bloody much. So yeah, that was a feat. That was quite something. Players are going to try and shoot on from a distance. See if they can get a pick off on the opponents. He's still gonna aim downside on that, but he's got his eyes set for him. He knows he's about to be a man over there, and he's gonna go for him. Shut out though. button, still alive. Squad number 12, right in the distance. And I'm sorry, I'm still very happy about seeing Sharon make a good return. Just can't get enough of it. Will still be a tough nut to crack this time around. He's waiting for any sort of action to occur on the other end. At the same time, it's not something that I believe, will occur anytime soon, given how he's the only member from his team to be like, even if he does try to third party, even if he does even attempt that, the chances of him actually coming out, killing 2 other teams are very low. But they're still there, and as things are, he is the only one alive, so not to do something. Team 9 got them. And there's still a lot of smoke. If we were to have this in a real life, I'm pretty sure this island would single-handedly be responsible for 12 to 13% of total pollution emission. Have you seen the amount of smokes over here? Cool idea. How about instead of grenades, we just have firecrackers in Diwali update? That'd be cool. Sutli bomb thrown out. You need to cook it. You just see how long the daddy is burnt. Molotov? No, man. We don't have Molotovs. We don't have those stuff. We have Charki. It sounds like something that would actually work in this universe as well. Flashbangs? Nah. Just bloody Adar. Yeah, Adarvam. What else? What other firecrackers do we have that are close to this? Flares. That's a simple rocket. Smoke. That's a tough one. What could replace smoke? Which Indian firecracker could replace the smoke? I suppose Anar, because a lot of phosphorus that's being released. It's not as dense. I guess the smoke is fine on that regard. We are down to our last teams. The team number has, of course, the single digits. 9 teams left now. Squad 16 over here. Zones closing in. What other one did just hear? A vehicle cross by. Zala slave 8. 29 plays now. Is it a grenade? It's a smoke. Okay, thank goodness. As soon as he takes the opportunity, runs up and hits a tree. The embodiment of Looney Tunes. Squad 9 is going to be GL. Oh, a dirty derby over here happening. Spots the opponents. Close drive-by. Oh, they just crossed each other and then decided not to shoot and just go their own different directions. Like, yeah, I'm a fellow vehicle user. You're a fellow vehicle user. We'll see each other later. Yeah. That was fun to watch. Downside, try to shoot those eagles. It doesn't really hit anyone. He is still going to try. It's an LMG after all, so that's to be expected. There's 8 teams left. 8, which is twice of 4, which is 4s of 2s, which is 8 of 1. I'm losing my mind. 6, 28 players, I believe. This vehicle has to be the worst possible object to hide behind on this entire playfield. Like, if you were a sniper, screw it. If you were a simple player, even if you didn't have a scope, you could easily tell there's a vehicle of a player over there. This is not even pay to win. This is pay to lose. Also, very bad choice of clothes. Yeah, that's exactly correct. As pointed out by Satish. Very bad choice of clothes as well. He's wearing bright red. Gee, I wonder what else is bright red on those bloody hills. Nothing! Setting himself up on the steam. Is that finally sent to a whole ass, and oh, he spotted him, but couldn't get the shots in. Oh, good nade on that though. Downsize, prepare for us to come. Takes more damage. Somehow just really comes out. But his ally who's next to him took the bullet instead. I can't believe it. His ally threw the bullets to him. Good shots to the bunker is seemingly working. The trench warfare has begun. Flashbacks to World War I. The longest trench warfare. World War I is synonymous with trench warfare because that's exactly what it was, just trench warfare. Back then, we didn't really have any sort of heavy artillery, heavy vehicleries. No, it was just men fighting men with just guns. There were, of course, specialized jobs which would be more focused on digging. But even they didn't last long because mines were laid out. The most unholy part was when World War II began. People went in thinking World War I was pretty simple, we're gonna win. But then one team brings up the automatic rifles. The other team brings out the artilleries. Third team brings out tanks. Another country brings out chemical wars. It was a nightmare. Still is. World War II is considered a nightmare for a very particular reason. That reason being it is a nightmare. Hellish. No escape from it. However, back to the game at hand, I believe we went a bit too dark over there. Still standing at 8 squads. Oh! Spoke too early. 23 plays now with 7 squads. We're already at zone 5. That means no one's going to be wanted to stay outside the energy zone anytime soon. That storm is going to be dealing a hell lot of damage to the players. Those already in cover are, of course, going to be on the more lucky and safer side. Best to hold up 2 houses, 2 different houses with 2 players. That way you can cover each other. Cover enough grounds. Core 24. Perking up on all the pills and drinks you can get. Everyone's actually going to be perking up on pills and drinks because they know for a fact the battle that occurs is not going to be lasting more than 30 seconds if they do happen to fight. 7 teams. Everyone on top of the hill. We'll go for it soon enough. Very soon enough. There's only 21 players now. Someone's restricting in 30 seconds. This goes by Pochinki. At the same time, it doesn't have a lot of cover. Team number, the pink team over here, is the only one who has great cover on them. Squad 11 took a lot of damage over there. Has to heal himself, does go back. They have vehicles. Belgrade will still not do much because there's nowhere they can run to. The only place which has cover is a house which is already filled with two deadly squads. Squad 5 and 14. Okay, that's 14, that's 16. Is it 18? 16. Indeed. I remember from squad number 15, seemingly about to bite the dust. 24 is taking a lot of damage. And like I said, no one wants to be outside the zone, as we do see players already dying out. More of them follow. Players are dying out on their own as well. The kill feed has started acting up. We do see for a fact that players who believe themselves to be safe are actually not safe, because now they execute. Only one player remaining from squad 5. Seemingly he will not be cut as well. But what's this? Another squad is actually pushing in. They did not expect this. Squad number 16 has no chances over here. It's a massacre. Everyone's coming. There's more squads coming in as well. Oh my goodness. One after another. All the squads are here. This is all-star. Call the phone. This is it. We're having a party over here. GG's. Squad 9 is going to be the one with the most amount of players remaining. 8 players on 4 squads. Unlike the odds of that. He's down, but he's not dead. At least yet. Kobe, grenades in. Good hit on the door, but no damage on the people. Likewise on the other side, from 2 players. It's a 4v2, v1. He is in the distance. This mad lass at the corner, camping out. Still alive for some reason. Not for long though. He's gonna have to run in at some point. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you might want to cover your eyes because there's going to be a lot of smokes. I believe a lot is an understatement. Just look at the amount of smokes we have. Players going down one after another. Push has occurred. He's coming and he's actually got a one-man, got both of them. 3 squads left. It's a 4v1v1. They know for a fact that they have the advantage in numbers. Oh, the molly! The man's gonna beat one to a crisp! He can go on a GG! He's dead! He did get one though, a good grade on that. A final screw you martyrdom, as we say, from the grave. Last man standing wins, and it's good. Just one man. He's actually just one man. He's crawling his way into the side. Okay, just barely. He's at the corner. Cute little dragon. Cutesy little dragon over there. Love him. Yes, that's a tail. No, you don't bite that. Bad T-Rex. I believe he's spotted. I think he's been spotted. They see that small grass. Oh no! Oh no! That smoke's gonna give him off. Pay to lose, indeed, brother. If any of them had a sniper and was looking in this general direction, they would see the smoke. Oh, they spotted him! Oh, GG's. Had a good run, but that was quite a spectacle. I gotta say, admit, the last 30 to 40 seconds, best moment, the best bloody minute of my life. I knew this has been quite a game. So we do have a victor. It was a great game indeed. This has been your host, Dave. We'll see you for day 3 with the stream of Satyajit. Stay tuned. Keep gaming. Peace out.